Alright, here we are for round 2. We're on the draw. We're going to keep this pretty mediocre hand again, just because I don't like to mulligan. It's actually a perfectly fine draw. Get to play that on turn 3 with the Sky Skiff, presumably. So, Plains was a bad draw. Servo schematic. We are servoing it up. Ooh, the recolors. I'm just getting a ton of those guys. Okay. Chandra's Revolution isn't looking very good right here. Let's see. I'm going to try and turtle up. Doesn't seem ideal at all. If we attack with the Brawler, make it a 5/5. What can they do? Can still trade Moray and whatever with it. Yeah, I guess this is bad, but I don't think we can attack, and I guess I can fire off the Revolution and kill this and tap down something, but that doesn't seem great. At this point, I think I need to get more value out of Chandra's Revolution since we're flooding out. So what we drew, kept the 5-lander and drew 2 spells and 2 lands. Can't complain too much about that, I guess. But the draws have not been stellar so far. So they kept 2 energy. At this point, I have to just try and take the best case scenario, which is, I guess I can do that. Yeah, I'm going to activate the Sky Skiff. Then move to blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna block the Swooper actually. I was thinking I would block the Shipwreck Moray, but actually they did the math wrong because they could just say sure and then we wouldn't be able to do anything. And we tanked and then passed with 4 open mana. I don't think they're going to make this into a 4/1. And we're just going to block there. Whatever okay, we're just going to do that. That's okay. Return an artifact you control to its owner's hand. That we're going to need to give it a little revolution. And oh, come on. Moto Y! Moto Y. First time casting the spell on Moto. And we're just going to have to pass. It's unlikely to punish us, but... Well, not tapping down their island or plains is definitely not ideal. Yep. Yeah. Give haste there, and I think we just kill the spontaneous artist. Yep. Yep. So we take 4, 7, go to 8. The welder is doing. Well, at least this mountain being tapped doesn't hurt us none. They're out of cards, but this welder can just start picking away at us. They can just. I guess they can only force through 2 damage if they just attack with the servos. Not sure whether it's better to block there or block with the skiff. I think we just have to destroy that. And then we can't trade 3 damage for 2 at this time. Soon we're going to activate the welder on end step. Yeah, we're just going to have to decommission that. It would be nice to trigger Revolt, but no can do. Yeah. We have to block the moray. So we can block more and more. And we're not technically dead yet, but it's not good. And we're dead. Just make them do it. Alrighty. I wonder if I hadn't made the misclick with the Chandra's Evolution, whether we would have had a chance there. It's very possible. The extra tempo was pretty big. I mean, we were just flooding out pretty bad, so. I kind of want the sail back. So our opponent was like, did they play anything that wasn't a blue card? Even though they had red and white mana? Shipwreck. I guess this matches up pretty well. Because it still trades with the moray, which this also does. This has evasion. We could just try and be more aggressive and get the inspired charge. Don't know that that's a great idea. Our opponent had a lot of servos that we can just kind of naturally outsize our first strike down. Master Trinketeer was a reason I should have been playing out my lands, I guess. Skyskiff, Skyskiff seems fine. Okay. Just run it back. Try and do a little bit better. Try not to draw 10 lands again. Alright, probably won't draw 10 lands, but this is a fine hand. Do have a somewhat interesting choice on turn 2, just something this is just land go, about whether to. We actually have quite a few options. We can either we can play Sky Skiff, and then let's just play Sweatworks Brawler on turn 3, which might actually be the line, because then we can follow that up with Gear Shift Ace and Audacious Infiltrator. Alternatively, we have the choice of probably Audacious Infiltrator or Gear Shift Ace as our 2-drops. I think being able to play this on turn 3 and then turn 4 play 2 more 2-drops probably, and be able to attack with the Sky Skiff and even give it first strike. I think that's preferable. Swoop. I guess we don't have the option to block that, but I guess we could give ourselves the option to block that, but I don't really care that much if they're probably going to have the option to either use the energy and get a servo with another time, or they will have the option to use that energy somewhere else, somewhere down the line. Not drawing a land is not great. Right. I'm going to attack. Yeah, I'm just going to attack. If they want to block, that will turn on our Renegade. If they don't want to block, that's fine. I guess we played it. Trying to think how much having an extra. Probably the Infiltrator is better. Not getting blocked by servos, kind of beneficial. See if our Sky Skiff can just hold them back. Okay. We can, when they can attack with everything, we can. This doesn't do anything. We can erase this probably. We can do land, which is awesome. Everything is awesome. And your opponent is taking 6. Yeah, I'm just going to run out these guys. Can very much threaten lethal with the Rampage, with the old 2-mana lava, or 2-mana almost lava axe. Amy, you're not that tasty. You're not that such a tasty puppy. Yeah, I should not F6. I guess there's. Okay, attack with that, sure. There's theoretically some world where you want to activate Sky Skiff. Just, I don't know. Sail back, sure. Alrighty then. So we attack with everybody. They double block the sailback and the servo on the 3/3 menace, probably, right? Or they can, and then block the swooper and the infiltrator. Alternatively, they could. So see if they did that. We can't lethal them, but we can give the Sweatworks Brawler. Actually, let me see. Take 4 from. They couldn't lethal them, but we could do. We can kill all their blockers and give +2/+0 and trample to both the Sweatworks Brawler and the Audacious Infiltrator. So that'll wipe out all their blockers, and you'll get through for 8. And still have 2 threats on board. Be able to play a Harrier next turn. If they see if they block the left, and you set the sailback on the Infiltrator. Yeah, I'm definitely attacking. Potentially, you can first strike something down. If they try and block there, probably they're not going to. Okay, they block like that. Let me just quickly do the math. I think I'm going to be one short of lethal. So if I invigorated Rampage on the Infiltrator, just give it 4, doesn't matter. It's 7 minus 2, 5. Yeah, that's one short of lethal. But we can invigorated Rampage and give both of these creatures +2/+0. So they're just going to kill both their blockers. We're going to hit them for a fair bit here. I'm going to hit them for 3, 6, 8. Let's hit 3 again. We've got an improvised threat. Feel okay about this spot. So we'll see. I think I'm just going to play the Harrier, but I can decommission the servo, attack with both of these, forces them to double block this brawler, go to 1, and we trade the brawler with the Drake. Doesn't seem great, honestly. I'm just going to play the Harrier. Pass. I think I'm pretty happy that they malfunctioned the Skyskiff, as opposed to like the Sweatworks brawler. Sure. And 3, it's still 2 lands away from being able to activate that. Alright, so let's see what happens if we decommission the servo, attack with everybody. That does force double block, I guess, a double block of the Sweatworks Brawler and chump on the Sky Squirrel Harrier. That is that better? So what if we just attack with everybody? I guess that then allows them to use the servo to, with a servo and scuttler, block the brawler, and then that could block there and that could block there. I think I actually have to go ahead and decommission and try. It's a little awkward. This 2 mana could represent a number of things that will foil my my fun. But I think that's better. Just playing at the recruit, I don't love. Yeah. Yep, kill the Drake. Go to 1. Have it flyer play. Okay. Didn't see anything that makes me want to change anything really. Don't super want to play Conviction. Well, maybe I do. Just get more blockers in play. Or effective blockers, potentially. Yep. I think we're just fine as is. Nice to draw this card sometime when we're in the middle of our races. Like, that would have just been... Yeah, that would have been just lethal if we just played it on that last turn before our opponent conceded. And... yeah. Alright, on the draw, we'll keep this hand. We do need to draw lands, but oh well. Universal Solvent. Alright, they can do some very serious improvising on the next turn. If they can't, but we can do some pretty serious beatdowning. Alright, play the recruit. That's a little bit stinky. We're keeping back the servo. So that means they want to double block. Do I want them to double block? So if they want to double block, I think that's just decommission and blow them out. But I don't think that's what we want to do. If they want to double block, they can double block. Yeah, this is fine. I'd rather just go ahead and get my Windrake by another name in play. Okay, that's fine. I think in this spot I actually want to play the Aether mechanic and bounce my mountain just to conceal information a little bit. Or, maybe I don't. I'm trying to think. So I'm going to play out the Aether mechanic and the welding sparks this turn. Yeah, I want to do it in this spot. It's super marginal to conceal this information, but it's less than nothing. May return another permanent you control. Okay, so that yes. Return mountain. Play mountain. Play welding sparks. And attack for 2. It would be a little bit awkward, I guess, if our opponent gets more energy and then makes another token here. But that means they'd have less energy for this, which is fine. They're choosing to do that. Sure. Ooh. Like I guess that's true. Like I kind of want to play the Mimic and get this to be a 4/4. I don't think that super matters at this point. Just go ahead and attack. We might be getting to the point where you decommission the universal solvent. Okay. Choose not to do that. This is interesting. Opponent's down to 2 cards. I think I might just want to trade the Brawler for that. This can't... it's limited use only. If they just want to blow their energy, that's fine. We're not super racing them, so the evasions... we're not set up to win a short-term race at the moment. Okay, so we can play Metallic Mimic, decommission the universal solvent, and yeah, and still leave. We're still at 17. Yeah, I'm just going to attack. It is awkward to play Metallic Mimic on human. This is the last human in my deck. Yep. Yeah, I'm not, because this can just turn into a 2/3, so it does kind of lock down these guys. Not so much this guy. 2 energy. We'll be able to make this into a 4/4 double striker, which is lethal. What do you get? What you get? What you get? Aethertide Whale's good. Aethertide Whale is quite good. I'm pretty sure that was the literal best draw in our opponent's deck. Almost without a doubt. Alright, so I think we're just going to start taxing their servos here. We turn this into a 4/4. Okay, so just jumping there. Okay. And I guess our opponent doesn't quite understand how first strike damage works. But they can just, if they know the trick, they can just blink this and give it vigilance effectively. Don't do it. No! Yeah, and that just builds their energy as well. Attacking with everybody doesn't really accomplish anything, so I just have to keep taxing their servos, I guess. But we can't take a lot of hits off of this. The good news is it does use up almost all of our opponent's mana. Boy, if we can just draw the Whatever the combat trick, that'd be great. Alright. Get to do this. I guess we could just die. They have combat trick for +3, but yeah, it's a whale of a card. Let's see, if we attack with... So what happens if we attack with everything? Like, this blocks there, and that blocks there? I think we need to leave back 2 blockers. I don't think there's any point in doing that. Trying to think whether there's value in definitely chomping, obviously. Trying to think whether giving Eddy Tail Hawk, potentially giving one of these creatures. Yeah, it's probably better just to have the extra power on board. Alright. So if we attack with everything but... attacking with everything cannot generate lethal. If we attack with everything but the Osprey, they chump there and eat there, or whatever, one of the 2 power creatures. Then they go to 4. Is there any point in them going to 4 and eating that? I guess it gets effectively trades this in for 4 damage, which is probably as good as I'm going to get right now. Not sure where else I'm going to use that energy, but so now they have 3 mana, which could actually represent something here. But we do... Alright. Need to draw something. Revoke privileges should... It should do it. I mean, I guess we do it on the Aether Whaler and it just bounces, but... doesn't matter. Yes! Woo! That was tight. That was tight. Round 3. Come on. Let's get this back.